Guys, you guys, you don't even know my pain right now. We're just starting the stream because I just need to like talk this over. I need somebody to get feedback on. This is just not a fun time. And it's nobody's fault. It's just, I think I'm following an old guide. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully. Hopefully. Hold on. Let me just get a few things booted up here so I can see chat and stuff. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. It's one of those times. Once we have it, we're going to get going, but we got to find some tech issues together. And we're going to go step by step, and we're going to make sure I'm not a moron, because I might very well be a moron. So hold on. Let me send one last message on Tinder real quick. I got priorities, all right? Let's not get crazy here. Let me just finish up one more second. SDL, are you moving too fast? No, I don't think so, but you guys are going to help me because I'm stuck installing it. Because I followed this guide step by freaking step, and I cannot figure out where to go from here. And it's going to be fine. We're going to learn together, and at any point I feel overwhelmed by SDL, you know what? Hey, boys and girls, guess what? How old is this thing? The guide? It was last updated... January 7th, 2024. So, you know, fucking 2 days ago, but it's okay. It could be old. All right. So it should be fine. I mean, I followed everything letter for letter, but we'll wait just a minute here. How's everyone doing today? Oh my goodness. I have nothing set up right now. I don't even have music on. This is what I've been doing for like the last 45 minutes is getting everything set up here. Let me just, oh geez, I gotta like boot up this window now. Okay, that's on. No music is playing, or no audio was playing extra, I mean. Let me just boot up here, mute that, make this quiet. Okay, so we are going to 435 average. Well, today, no, well, haha, we're actually ghosting. I'm holding off on the VTubing stuff because we're going to go through a lot of my computer's files to make sure I've actually done this all correctly, because I am like on the verge. I have been working on this for like the last 45 minutes. I'm like, I'll just get SDL set up. Wouldn't that be cool? But guys, this freaking error right here, this is, hold on, you know what? We're going to make a special window for this. We're going to, hold on. We're going to make a special window called the, oh, no. Oh, I hope I didn't move a bunch of shit. There we go. Okay. Let's grab it. Let's make this really, really big. And this is going to be called the SDL main cannot find screen, but we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Don't worry about it. So anyway, that's kind of the issue right now. The goal here is to just press this button, build, and not have a bunch of errors at the bottom, but we'll cross that bridge soon. So this is where we're at. We're going to follow this guide. It is as clear as day what we need to do. And we're going to go through this together to make sure I'm not a complete moron, okay? This website, LazyFoo, is apparently amazing for everything SDL. And we are just, look, setting up SDL2 on CodeBlocks version 12.1. Oh, look at this. We have 20.03, but it should be the same. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is download the SDL headers, libraries, and binaries. I downloaded, just trust me, this exact file. I can prove it by going here. The new one, wingw.zip. So I didn't do no tar shit either. So I do have this one. It's just the newer version, which is 2.28.5, and that's 2.24.0. Whatever, same thing. I downloaded it. Okay, open the gzip archive, and there should be a tar archive. Open up the tar archive, and there should be a folder called something something. That is what we had here because this was the folder. So and then we got it out of here. Now we did not get the x86-64 one because, oh, that's different. This is the same. Why does this library have a bunch of shit in here and mine doesn't? Hold on. Maybe that's the issue. 1 second. Let me just troubleshoot something real quick. Where would that folder be? That would be in my C folder. Documents, this PC, local disk, here, library. Oh, no, I do have the files. What the fuck? Okay, well, anyway. So this is the entire folder, right? I put it in its own C drive. We'll talk about why I named it that in just a second. So, check your linker search library. Oh, yeah. We'll check that in a second. We're gonna get there in a second, okay? We'll get there. So anyway, we downloaded all that. It does say why. I actually learned something. It does say why most compilers still compile 32-bit binaries instead of 64. It's because to maximize compatibility. Didn't know that was a thing. Kind of cool. So to be sure that I put the DLL for SDL2 in both my System32 and my 64-bit folder on my PC. So no issues with headers here, all right? Then inside of this folder, the library include bin folders. Okay, we did it all. Copy the contents of this into any directory you want. He created a folder called this. I did that exact thing, okay? Also, let me just change. No, you wanted to see the whole desktop, don't you? So we created an empty project. We went to project settings. That's here. And we'll do this. That's here. Right click. Properties. Here. Okay, now we have to tell code blocks to search for header files in the library folder we just accepted. Go to build options. Okay, projects build options. Looks like an older window, but don't worry about it. So we're gonna go to project build options. Then it'll say in the search directories, we need to add a new compiler directory. Click add SDL folder. So we go to linker settings, search directories, compiler. Yeah, compiler. So that is the same thing. It is this folder. That is what it is. I have no issues linking this. Okay, so this is correct. Geargate, welcome to the tech stream before we even start VTubing. Okay, so bear with me here. So this is what it should be, right? Then if you basically when we build, if you get an error, the compiler says it can't find the header. It means you messed up this step. I don't have that issue. Then the issue. So next, we're going to tell code blocks to search for library files in the SDL folder we just extracted. All you have to do is go to the linker, tell it to go to this directory. Okay, we go to linker. We look at this. It is indeed library. Okay, boom. If you get an error where the linker states it cannot find -SDL2 or -LSDL2 main, it means you messed up this step. So as you can see down here, barely, that is the issue I'm having. In fact, it's both of those. And that's the only issue I'm having. And then it says, in order to compile the code, we have to tell the compiler to link against the libraries. Go under linker settings and paste these things. So go to linker settings. I go over here. I have -lmingw32 -lsdl2 main. I capitalized shit. I double checked everything. -1 SDL2. LSDL2, excuse me. Is that a 1 or an L? It should be an L. I copy and pasted it. Okay. In fact, does it have to be on the same line? Is that the issue here? I'm desperate, all right? So we'll do 1 space. Okay. Cool. I don't have any leak libraries or anything. I haven't clicked that button, but if you get an error, complains about a bunch of undefined references, it means you messed up this step. Okay. Go back to project properties. Okay, we did all that. Go back to project properties, go to build targets. It is indeed type console application. Then you can set it to GUI application if you don't want console output, and console application if you do want console output. For this tutorial, I'd recommend leaving it in a console application as you're still learning and prototyping. When our SDL2 application runs, the operating system needs to be able to find the DLL file. I did both of these things. I put it in both folders, so that is fine. Now go to the source for lesson 1, add the source files inside. Download the source for lesson 01, add the source files inside of your project. Okay, I didn't do that. Oh, shit. Extract? Okay. Oh, or 7-zip. extract files, go to desktop. Okay. Okay. So now, apparently I need to do that. Whoops, missed a step. Okay, so this is the source file. So we're going to run this. This is just the hello world of SDL, which actually doesn't look that bad. He like commented shit and everything. All right. Please work. Fuck. God damn it. Motherfucker. Oh, God. Okay, what did you guys say? Open the library folder and see what they got in there. You need to tell whatever IDE you're using to look for the library. Like, the problem is you need to point to the SDL you downloaded. Copy it to your main.cpp. Okay, hold on. You're saying that under the properties, what? Project build options. You need to tell whatever IDE you're using, code blocks, to look for the library. Isn't that what I'm doing when I go to search directories, linker, library? Isn't that what I'm exactly doing? Okay, well, let's try it again. So we're going to go this PC, this folder, library. This contains all the everything in here. So we're going to select it. Yes. Okay. I added it twice, so we'll remove the first one, I guess. Delete. Yes. Okay. Sure. Fine. Run. Fuck! Sorry, you guys didn't see any of that, but I'm still having the issue. Copy it to your main.cpp. Like, the problem is you need to point... Why are you subscribing, Darian? We're having tech issues! I don't even have my VTubing on right now. Oh, man. Oh, Darian. It's so long since I've seen you. Sorry, we're turning on VTubing once I'm actually, like, set up with SDL, but we are having, like, a crisis right now of, like, tech issues with goddamn minus SDL2 main. Open the library folder and see what they got in there. Let me see. Okay. It is, I have so many folders. Okay, so yeah, this is my system 32. That's in there. Local disk. So my library is this folder. Here, let me zoom in for you. I have these folders. This is my entire library of SDL2. It should be everything. I didn't touch anything. I redid everything twice. Darian, thank you for the subscription. I would zoom in on my face right now and kiss you on the screen, but you know what? You get voice scary today, all right? Well, here, while you guys are well, no, I don't want my fat head to get in the way, but fuck it. All right, we're turning on VTubing. Cheese unlock, please. Okay. Hey. Oh, VTube Studio was built in Unity. I wonder if I could make my own VTube Studio. It'd be complicated, wouldn't it? Well, hi there. Hello. Let me get out of my fat head out of the way. Hi. You guys missed me, didn't ya? Didn't ya? Thank you, Darian. Appreciated. Seems fine. Check the path in your code blocks project. Okay. So we're going to go to properties, build options, search directories, linker. The linker is the one that contains the library, right? Kind of weird they use a relative path. What do you mean? Seems fine. Check the path in your code block project. Yeah, it's here, right? Linker, and it's this library. In fact, we can, well, you guys didn't see it, but we can add it again. Set global variable default. Ugh. Okay, so SDL practice. This is what we were. Wait, no, I'm not. The fuck is it doing there? Get out of there. Oh no, wait. Oh geez, I know what might be wrong. 1 second. Hold on. Where's my programming folder? Did I duplicate SDL inside of here? Well, I can delete this. This is old. Okay, so delete that. No, that's correct. This is just the main folder it's in, so that's fine. Okay. So let me pull up code blocks. So we go to main, or excuse me, SDL practice. I don't go to main properties, right? Yeah, no, it is SDL practice. Okay. Then we go to build options. Then we go to linker set or directories, linker, and then it's weird, right? It's not working. I don't know why it's not. This is so like weird. But anyway, let's add. We're going to just recreate the whole thing together. So this is the project we're in right now. So we're going to go to this PC, local disk, the folder I put everything in, library, LIB, and then leave it there. I don't go any further, right? We're not doing CMake shit. So select folder. Is this, keep this as a relative path. Chat, do I want to keep this as a relative path? It must be, right? No. Oh, is that the problem? Oh, shit, chat, did you just solve my issue? Oh, that does look different. Oh, please. Oh, please, daddy. Oh, please work. Fuck. You know what? Hold on. It's not all over yet. It's not ogre. Hold on. Because I did the same fucking thing with the compiler. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere, chat. So this PC, this, include SDL, select folder, do not make it relative. Okay. Delete. Yes. And I didn't do that for anything else. Linker settings are the same. Okay. Holy cow, please work. I can't look. Fuck. Oh my god, it's still the same goddamn error, chat. No, never. Interesting. So what does it say here? Now that we've kind of done our own a bit, what exactly are the directions here? Okay, we downloaded this folder, the newer version of it. Set up code blocks in an empty project. Properties. I'm right-clicking this, right? SDL2 or the equivalent. Build project. Yeah, I did that. Search directories. Yes, I did search directories compiler, and this is not the relative path. This is whatever. We do not get this error. Then we do the same thing for the library. Let's just double check that is what it looks like. Properties, build options, search directories, linker. Yes. Whoops. Open build log? Okay. I can do that. 1 second. Yeah, it seems to be this step where everything's kind of stopping. In order to compile it, have to tell the compiler to link against the libraries. Go under linker settings and click and paste this. It does say I'm missing those other two. Maybe it is like a paste issue? I don't know. Okay. Render doesn't work. Shit. Okay. Open the build log. Let's find it. Build log is under... Where would it be, chat? Where is the build? Compile, clean, errors, next error, select target, release. How do I do that? Rebuild, clean, compile, build. How do I give you the build log? Build options, properties, project tree. I know maybe every ID is different. Bottom, the tabs. Oh, build log. Sorry. Okay, here's our build log with my fat ass VTuber model. Okay, I'll just be right here. Okay, so we have this. If you need me to move around the desktop, I can, but there. Maybe the best I can do right now. So yeah, it's this. Oh, yeah. Returned 1 exit status. Cannot find that. Is that the issue? Oh, I guess I can zoom out more. Hold on. There you go. Now you get all the text, chat. Boom. I guess it says it can't find minus LSDL2 in that folder. I don't know what that means, but let me just quickly pop up this window 1 second. Which is, hold on, we're almost there. 1 second. Okay, now we pop this back up. Okay, now I can search up my own here. Scroll up and you should see the compiler command. Build, debug in SDL practice, compiler this. G++.exe, debug SDL practice.exe, SDL2. Yeah, that's everything. It's a puzzle. It looks like the linker directories isn't there. What the fuck? The linker directories aren't there? Do I just re-download everything and just do it all over again? This isn't the .dll issue, right? This isn't like that. Oh, there, is it? What? I don't think so. I just copy and pasted it in like 3 different places, but that shouldn't matter. I already have it. Well, I guess I didn't tell the IDE. LC:, that's the issue? What? This. Oh, you're saying this? Library obin debug. What does that mean? So let's zoom out here. Is the LDD environment not finding the library? So this is the folder it's all in. Oops. Here. Okay, this is the library, but it's saying it's looking under, yeah, library. And then that's it. It's getting everything from here. Is there anything that's here that's not supposed to be? Is the LDD environment not finding the library? It should. I don't see why it wouldn't. Everything is there, I think. Cannot find SDL2 main. So this is main right here. So it can't find this. And oh, wait. I see it. We put 1 in front of SDL. Okay, I see what happened. Okay, let's fix it now. This might be because it's old, but give me a second. So linker settings is the issue. This L is the problem. I think that's the issue. So now, ooh, we have different errors. Hold on. Unrecognized command line SDL2 main. Did you mean W main? Command line option SDL2. Interesting. So does it actually want that? Hold on. What does the website say about that? The L isn't the problem. Is the LDD environment not finding the library? Okay. So it does need that in front of these. Okay. But it still won't run, huh? Yeah, it can't find it. Why? Cannot find that SDL2 main. I wonder if it's a I don't need to rename the files, right? This PC, local disk, this library. Yeah, the L is lib, right? Do I have to rename it as like lib SDL2 main? Is that what it is? Where instead of LSDL2, they fucking did something with it, so it's L. Fuck, you guys don't see this. God damn it. So I just rename it LAB SDL2 main, maybe? I mean, at this point, Jesus. What an interesting error. I did not expect we would have this many issues just setting up SDL. Jesus, I don't know. Lib? I really don't think this is going to work. Run. Nope, that fucking did not work at all. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. So I think this is correct in that this is what it should be. But the first one is found, the Elming W32. That gets found. I should look into how to set dependency libraries in Windows. I'm not familiar with WingW or code blocks. Everything seems fine to me. That's what I think. We don't have any issues finding the header, which means the .dll file is found, right? That's like, that would be where the header is. It's only finding the library dependencies from this linker. So maybe we're just not linking it correctly, I guess. So this PC, this folder, library, right? Not include, no. It is the library. It goes under the linker settings, right? Linker, library. If you have that issue, it means you messed up this step. So where did I mess it up? Next, we're going to tell code blocks to search for library files in the SDL folder we just extracted. All you have to do is go to the linker tab and add the live directory from the folder we... Hold on. Wait. Stop. I downloaded a folder. Did I not put everything in there that I should have? So this is the extra stuff that didn't go in with it. But this shouldn't matter, right? This, it gave me the choice of like L Ming, whatever. But this is also Ming. Is this like 64-bit? Is that what's going on? Why would you include both folders in the folder that I downloaded? This is like CMake shit, right? README. SDL media, yada yada. SDL for short. Major changes in history. Oh, God. Oh, I could use Nintendo Wii controllers in my game? No shit. That's cool. GCC/L should take care of it. And check if it's the same path as where LSDL2 is. It should be. It should be. So that's the extra folder. So let's try this. So let's go properties. It is console application, yes. So you're saying GCC/L or -L. You're saying put that under the linker options? I don't need to add like a linker library, do I? That would be dumb. Do I need to link a library to the other linker options? Yeah, this should be it. Because this links to SDL2, that's fine. Everything works great. The compiler. But the linker, under the linker settings, doesn't. Well, it's the linker, not the loader. Yeah. So where would I go here? I'm not sure. I legitimately don't know where we go from here. Short of re-downloading that whole goddamn file? I don't know. I guess, you know what? I can try one more thing. We can try one more thing, and that is put this entire folder in here. I don't think this is going to work, but it is what it is. So put everything. Well, no, that shouldn't. Okay, local disk, this folder. Let's do this. Let's move this whole goddamn folder in here. What did I call this folder? Hold on. This PC. This folder. I made this folder. Yes. No, I didn't. What the fuck? Wait, what did I name this folder? Oh, God. I did what he did. Hold on. I named it I686W64 Windows Ming 32. Okay, fine. I named it this. So I guess I could just put everything in here? That doesn't matter. Development libraries? Well, no, it shouldn't. Yeah, because it's all like duplicate shit. I mean, I guess, hold on, before we do that, let's just move everything. Yeah, it should be there, right? So what is this? What is this library? Do I just link this fucking library? Okay, fuck it, let's try it. I just kind of want to move the whole folder in there. Just say fuck it. Okay, I don't think this is going to work, but we'll try it. Maybe it's a silly issue like using a subfolder. Many a times it be like that. What? That shouldn't matter, right? Build options. Because it's finding the library folder. That shouldn't matter here. So let's add. And we're going to add the original, whoops, not 3D objects. We're going to go through here and we're going to try this library. I don't think it's going to work, but we'll try it. No. Okay. I kind of just want to keep both to be, well, no, that'd probably make things worse. Delete this. Okay. Yes. Let's try the exact same thing again. Go. Fuck! Well, now it's saying cannot find lib SDL2 main. That's kind of weird. Properties. Oh, because did I still not fix that back? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta switch that back 1 second. Okay. Run. Undefined reference to SDL main. Yeah. Undefined reference to SDL main. Interesting. I guess I could go off the deep end and link the compiler to the new one. This is no shot of working, but whatever. Might as well. 3D objects. Here. Ming. Include SDL. Select folder. No. Okay. Run. Undefined reference. Fuck! Wait, is that here? Or, no, it's not here. Okay. Ugh. Let me relink my libraries. Try to add this to the compile command. lpath2 for the LSD pro. Okay, Darian, 1 second. Oh, geez. Let me undo everything I did here. Let me just go back to what we did before. Yeah. Okay, hold on. This PC. Boom. Include SDL. Select. No. Okay, that's my compiler. Okay. Clear. Yes. Add. Man, I'm getting good at clicking this one folder. Library. Okay. No. Okay. Okay, now you're saying that I need to he checked the compiler log. It does have that. Try to add this to the compile command. What does that mean? I mean, I'm willing to try what Darian tried. I mean, we can look at the compiler errors again. 1 second. Let me try running it. Oops. Yeah, so this is the compiler error we have. This whole cannot find the library. When we go over to the build log, it says go to LC, which is this correct folder, this library. So it does go to the correct folder. Yeah, this does path to the correct thing. What is your project's build configure, 32-bit or 64-bit? I don't know. It should be 32, right? Where do I see that? Build targets? Platforms? Wait, how do I check that? Make. Wait, it should be 32-bit, right? Optimization 02. Oh, I've seen a lot of people online talk about this 0201 whatever shit. I don't know what that means. Skipping incompatible what? Oh, sorry. Skipping incompatible blah, 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 here. It means hold on, let me zoom out a little bit more for you. Boop. There you go. Chat, I'm not helping here, but there's the whole text. I don't know how much that actually helps. I don't know if it makes it easier to read or what, but this is the entire text. So it's saying skipping incompatible library resource when searching for that folder. Then it does it a few times, and this says cannot find SDL2 main, and then it does the same thing on the other one, right? So yeah, we scroll down, and it's the same thing. It does search for incompatible libraries. It looks like your project might be 64 bits. Try to use the 64-bit library. Well, no, I can't, right? Hold on, wait. Let's just not make it that way. Is there a way to change it to 32 bits? Oh, you're saying my project is like this. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let's just copy this whole thing. We'll just close out of this completely, and no. Yes. Okay. We'll just close out of it completely. We'll make a whole new thing. Maybe I fucked up. Hold on. Okay. Create a new project. We're going to do empty project. You know what? I'm willing to try anything right now. Empty project. GNC. Okay, fine. Empty project. Build. Wait, what? Can you build without a project? That minus LSDL2 main is weird. Please C++ every single day. So if you build without any linking stage, everything works. Okay. Well, now we're going to... how do I... Ooh, we got to create a new one, huh? New empty file. Then we're going to build. Everything works. Okay. Then we're going to paste, and we're going to try this SDL code. Everybody, please let this be the work. Let's let this work, please. Seems like this project has not been built yet. Yes. 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 What the fuck? Build? It worked. I mean, the fuck? Did it work? Does anyone have an example? Did it all? Is it working? How did that do it? Okay, what did you say? Go download the source for 01, add the source files inside of your project, now build. If there are any errors, make sure you didn't skip a step. Okay. Let's try building our first graphics window by just copying and pasting everything before we learn anything, just to make sure this shit works. So copy. Shadoso, hello! You need to add a file into your project. It needs to be visible on the tree in the left. Okay, well... Oh, shit. Okay, you're right. Hold on, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Okay. Copy this. Add a file. No. I just want to make a new... Fuck. Clean? No. The fuck? Wait, how do I just add a file? New file. Custom. Console application. Oh my god! Dude! Okay, hold on. Okay, just minimize everything. I just need a second. Okay. Just create a new project. Do I make a console? Is that going to be auto 32-bit? I just don't know. C++ source there. Yes. SDL test. Okay. Oh my God, this is so, I just want to make my stupid thing. Finish. Okay. And it closed. Fuck! Oh my God, I just... Here, we'll open up our lesson on classes. Maybe that'll work. Shouldn't be 64-bit. SDL.h, no such file or directory. What the fuck? What do you mean there's no such file or directory? Why is everything deleted? Oh my God. Ugh. Okay, so you're telling me I have to link that shit every time? I can't default it? I mean, I'm fine with it, but geez. You'd think that would be like compiler, linker settings. Okay, can I just do this shit here? Okay, let's do this. Let's try... Well, no, you probably don't want it in everything, to be fair. Oh, no, we are doing... Yeah, we are doing Win 32 make. Yeah, this is 32-bit. Well, I answered that question. Well, let's try it all again. Just use the 64-bit library? No, we're rendering in 32, though, right? We have their Ming 32. I mean, I guess we have time now because we're adding everything again. Oh, God. Is the .dll, DDL, whatever it is that I put in the Systems 32 folder, is that okay with 32 and 64-bit? It should be, right? Because that's only the header file with the libraries, not, it doesn't have anything to do with how it's rendered. So let's add the compiler, which is going to be here. This whole thing is Windows. Oh, why, Chad? This whole thing is 32-bit. Hold on. Let's try downloading it from the beginning. We'll do it all together. All right. Go to this page. All right. So we're downloading. Last time I downloaded this. Right? Correct. Devil, what? 2.28.5-mingw.zip. This is what I downloaded. So what should I be downloading instead of that? When I can't manage to get my compiler right, I just end up going into my Linux virtual machine and code with the nano editor. Darian, you're such a nerd. What kind of language do you like programming with? You shouldn't copy those files to System32. I did not. I only put in the .dll folder or file into Systems32 and 64 because that's what the tutorial recommended. Your computer is 64 bits. What are you doing using 32-bit libraries? So according to this thing, lazyfoo.net, which is like the recommended source for this shit, he says, go find the SDL2 folder you extracted from the bin folder inside copy that SDL2.dll and put it either where your executable will run or inside of the systems directory, 32-bit Windows system directory and 64-bit systems directory of 32-bit applications. For these tutorials, I'm assuming we're making 32-bit applications. If you get an error when you run the program where it complains it cannot find this, it means you messed up this step. What does that mean? I don't know. So you're saying just do everything again, but with this folder that says Windows 32 64-bit.zip? Well, no, I use MingW though, right? I should download that one. C, C++, C#, Python. Well, welcome to the C++ stream. NeoVim Chads represent. Copy those DLL folders next to the exe file would be sufficient. Copy to System32 is just excessive. Well, I don't know. Yeah, but your PC is 64 bits. Don't we want 32 bits for compatibility reasons? Is that not a thing that people care about? I mean, do I really want to render everything in 64-bit and just assume everyone's fine with that? But the problem is that this shit is specifically made for the renderer or the compiler I'm using, right? That's what he says up here. This is for code blocks specifically. First, you need to download the SDL headers, libraries, and binaries. You'll find them here. Since CodeBlocks comes with MingW compiler by default, odds are you'll want to download the MingW development libraries. That's what we did. Open the zip archive. There should be a TAR archive. Open up the TAR archive, and there should be a folder called SDL2 something something. Inside of that folder, there should be a bunch of folders and files. Most importantly, W64 Wins32, which contains the 32-bit library, and this, which contains the 64-bit library. Oh, most compilers still compile 32-bit by default to maximize compatibility. We will be using 32-bit binaries for this tutorial set. It does not matter if you have a 64-bit operating system. Since we are compiling 32-bit binaries, we will be using the 32-bit library. Okay, does that matter? So when I go to the folder I downloaded, because we kind of did weird things here, this that I'm in right now, this is the 32-bit shit, right? Then if I dive deep here, this is the 64-bit one, but we're not doing that. I mean, I guess I could try setting up the 64-bit, but that's not what I have set up. Compatibility to what? Your 10-year-old laptop? I don't know. No one cares about 32 bits for game nowadays. But yeah, when I get too fed up with code blocks or other stuff like that, I just use a simple text editor and debug everything the simple hard way. Based, I think. Just use x86 64 W64 Wing 32-bit folder. Why not just use 64 bits? Okay, fuck it. We'll do it. All right, chat, I'm going to start deleting things. All right, if I do something wrong, you guys are witnesses. All right. What we're going to do, chat, is we're just going to get in here. We're going to delete this entire fucking folder. Boom. All right, it's gone. Fuck it. All right. Do you guys have like an MSI folder explicitly just for RGB? Listen, my RGB boys. All right. So now we're just going to we're going to start from the beginning. We're going to do this all together, and we're going to download the W64 W32. Just use the x86 64. Okay, so that's the one I already downloaded, right? So it's going to be here. We're going to go to download. Fuck. Okay. Downloads. Okay, so that's what we did. X64. Okay. X86. Oh, wait, maybe not. Oh, maybe that's not what we're downloading. So you're saying just use the x86_64. I don't see any option there. Are you saying just this one here? The Windows 32-x86 thing? Because I have a 32-x34 and a 32-x86, but I don't have an x86_64 W64. Unless that's the folder I just deleted like a moron. The MingW zip renderer file. Okay. And it's not the .tar, I'm assuming. We don't need that one. I still don't know what that means, but we're not doing it. Okay. That is what I downloaded before, but fuck it, we'll do it again. Okay, so we're going to show in folder. We're going to unzip it. Extract files. We're going to extract it to the desktop. Okay. That's all downloaded. All right. So we are going to now close. We are now going to organize a few things. So, whoops, not that one. Here. Okay, so this is what we just downloaded, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this and we're going to move it to my PC. Hold on. Documents, this PC, new folder. Okay, we're just going to drag and drop this whole ass folder here. Okay, that is where it will exist. Okay, you know what? Let's go even a step further. Break it out. Go into it. Drag this whole folder in there. Okay, now that's empty. That's empty. Okay, that's there. So now we're going to go to code blocks. We're going to go to properties. We're going to go to build options. Well, first, before I forget, console application. Good. Build options. We're going to go to search directories. We're going to add a compiler. So we're going to go to that folder we just made. We're going to go to SDL2. We're going to click. Now here's the question, chat. Am I doing? Here, let me get it nice and zoomed in for you. Am I doing which? Oh, God damn it. Which folder? Is it the I686-W64 or X86_64? I think you guys wanted the X. Okay, the UIs wanted the second one. I did not do this one last time, so let's hope it works. And then we need the include, SDL, select. No, it is not a relative path. No. Okay. That's in there. Now, if we come over here to the linker, we're going to go to the same folder. So local disk, SDL, _ the X86. Okay. Library, select. Not relative path. Okay. We go over to our linker settings. We're going to type. By type, I mean we're going to copy and paste because he already has it all typed out conveniently. We're just going to copy this and we're going to do exactly what he does here. We're just going to paste it. Paste. Okay. Build target, console application. That is what he did. Here, console application. Okay, and it should run. Please. Oh! Fuck. Okay, we're further than before. Okay. Something new happened. The application was unable to start correctly. Error. Plus, okay to please close the application. Okay, so we have a thing. We have a window that popped up. Okay, this is new. Okay, we did a thing. It successfully compiled, I think. So now we're going to go back to this website here and see what the error was. Now go to download, add the source files. Now build. If there are any errors, make sure you didn't skip a step. Now that we have this compiling, let's go to part 2. Okay, let's copy this now. Before we even read what SDL is all about, let's just copy it. We'll make a window, hopefully have no error. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, chat, you guys don't understand. 45 minutes prior to stream start, I was just like redoing that step over and over. I didn't realize like we would have issues with 32 and 64-bit compatibility. That's like the first time in my life that's ever actually mattered, and I wasn't like paranoid about it. So obviously, normally I would go through step by step and learn here. We're just gonna see if this shit actually works. Okay, I just want it to work. Then we'll learn our shit. Okay. Here, paste. This is so ugly. I hate copy pasting. This is so hideous. I keep clicking the wrong fucking window. And then destroy window. Okay. So now run. The application was unable to start correctly. Fuck. Well, Oh, no, that's right. No, that's good. That's good. Look, printf, window could not be created. Wait, isn't that bad? Get Windows surface, fill the surface white, update the surface. Wait, is that what I made? Was this error? Application was unable to start correctly. No, that would be a different kind of thing, huh? Initialize. So if anything failed, it would error. So something's wrong here. Something's not working. Oh, is it the DLL file? I didn't do that step. Ooh, okay. Hold on, chat. We have one final Hail Mary. We are going to delete. Oh God, what the fuck? Gary explaining how the story is about societal oppression. You're fucking memes, chat. God damn it. Okay. Let's go to Windows, System 32, scroll down to SDL2. Where are you, SDL2? SDL2. We're going to delete that. Okay, that's gone. Then we're going to go to System WoW 64. Scroll down to SDL2. Man, computers are complicated. And then we're going to make sure we only delete that. Okay, that's now empty. So what we're going to do is then come back here, go to this folder with 86_64, go to our bin folder, grab this SDL2.dll file, go to our programming folder. We are under the classes. Do I just put the .dll here? Is that all I have to do, chat, to get the header for it? I've never like attached headers to a file before. So if I'm going to do SDL2.dll, am I just putting it in like the same thing as like the C++ source file or whatever? Or is there a separate spot I should include that? Don't worry, in 1 week your compiler will break for no apparent reason. Copy that folder to where the .exe is. Put it next to the exe, probably in the bin folder. Oh shit, really? Wait, is this it? Oh, that is it. Okay, based. Okay, now let's try running this again. Please work. I need this in my life. Oh, it's done. We did it. Chat, fucking 2 hours of my life. We have a white box. Oh, it's over. We finally have it successfully working. Holy cow, chat. I don't know what else we're going to do with this window screen, but congratulations. We now have our first successful ever .exe, our successful console window. Oh, baby. Geargate thought he has a programming job over me. Nah, I'm coming for him, baby, like a T-Rex. Oh. Good job figuring it out, guys. Yeah, you guys did, by the way, 99% of the work. I understand now kind of what's... Oh, now we're going to be VTubing. I understand now, like, what happened, but I would have... Honestly, I don't know if I ever could have figured that out, but thank you. Okay, sweet. Fuck all that shit. Now we're going to make a program. Like, actually, now we're actually going to learn in SDL what the fuck is going on. How do we use it? What is studio.h versus SDL.h? Does that matter? I don't fucking know. We're going to do it together, chat. Okay, let me just get this. Ooh, yeah, let's zoom in. Move that up. Okay, all right, we're programming now, chat. Trying to program on a Windows is like trying to play games on a Mac. What? It's a Windows environment. You're telling me, chat, do not tell me every video game studio in the world does not use Windows, C++ to make their video games, chat. And that's what we're doing here. We're making video games, okay? Okay, let's do it together. We're going to follow this guide because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Seems like this guy knows his shit, except for 32-bit, but we won't worry about that. Okay, so we're going to bounce back and forth quite a bit, so bear with me. Does this website scale? Yes, it does, based. And we'll do it like that. Oh, baby, let's do it. All right. So, you know what would be easier if I did this? Like that? Does that look better? It must, right? Move this over here. Oh, shit. Fuck. They have professionals setting up everything for all the programmers, I'd say. Oh, okay. Okay. This tutorial covers the first major stepping stone, getting a window to pop up. Last updated March 5th, 2023. Now that you have SDL set up, it's time to make a bare bones SDL graphics application. So that renders a quad on the screen. Chat, in programming terms, is that a real term where if you want to make a window, you want to sound more pretentious and more tech bro-y, so you say it's a quad? Does a quad imply like any sized rectangle application that gets booted up on the screen? Using SDL and standard in out. Standard. That's a C++ header. I'm bad. Okay. Standard IO, but not the IO stream. Oh yeah, we never RC outing to an. This is an engine, right? SDL is just an engine to like communicate with like graphics drivers on the PC. Kind of, you know, what to do, what to make the window, etc. Right? We don't have to make that all from scratch. Now, it is worth noting, as I understand it, chat, we are going to need OpenGL at some point, right? I don't think it's actually, well, it might be possible, I guess, to make a game with only SDL as like the library information, because you can still make a game inside of it, but I think you need OpenGL with combination with SDL, because SDL is more concerned with like communicating with the Windows environment in order to like boot up a window easily, for example, right? Terminate the program a certain way. A quad is a terminology in computer graphics, not a window. Oh, a quad is a quadrilateral with not 90-degree edges. Oh, interesting. So we're not going to make, so we're making a, oh, it renders a quad. Okay, maybe that's different than like the visual element. I guess maybe it's saying that the visual element of it being a rectangle on the screen means it's not necessarily a perfect 90-degree rectangle. Maybe there's some visual shit with like pixels. SDL is a graphics library, not a game engine. That's kind of what I figured, but that's good, right? We want a graphics library, right? It's a good start, right? Because once we know the graphics library shit, the OpenGL stuff, the actual game engine, that gets plugged in inside of the constraints of an SDL. It's just, you just start programming inside of it. Usually they work in tandem, as I understand it. So, using SDL and standard IO, screen dimension constraints. Interesting that, so constant integer screen width. Okay. So constant integer. Now this I would understand. Why is this a constant? Okay, chat. There was somebody who recommended to me, with all these new viewers, you know, it got asked around like, wow, there's a lot of viewers of programming shit. I asked around and apparently everybody knew this like Netflix programmer guy. I forgot his name, Prime something. He's a Netflix programmer and he does streaming and like mostly reaction YouTube shit. Think Asmongold. This guy, I heard him talk, and apparently the one biggest complaint he has about C++ is that all integers are not inherently constant, and you should be writing an exception if you don't want that, and that would be better. Why is that the case? Let me ask my programmers in the room. Why should you generally, unless you have a reason not to, want a constant integer? Doesn't an integer by definition, well, no, it's not a variable, I guess. It's not inherently variable. Like in this case, I get it, right? Oops, wrong window, sorry. In this case, I get it, right? Screen width, screen height. This is shit you do not want changed generally, right? Oh, really? It's not going to finish it for me? That's really? Screen width equals, we'll do 1080. No, we'll do twice the screen, 1280. Semicolon? I don't know the syntax here. Yes, semicolon. And then the same thing with height. Width is first. We'll try out in a second what that means if we switch these. I want to kind of tinker around a little. Whoops, I can spell. Height. And it's going to be twice that. 480, which is 960. 960. So we'll make twice the, we'll just fiddle around with shit because we already know this will work. So, SDL is a graphics library, not a game engine. OpenGL is a graphics library too, not a game engine. Oh, you're right. Okay. We'll make our own game engine, chat. We'll make it with a box of scraps and C programming. The guy only know C++ 11. Don't take him seriously when he talks about C++. Oh, okay. But he's a huge Rust fan, right? How can one be a Rust fan and also not absolutely always make fun of C++ when you have the chance, right? Like, in order to do that, you have to be like familiar with C++, don't you? You can't just make fun of a programming language you don't know. Like, people always people always make fun of like people who program only in Python and don't know any other language, right? But like, I can't make fun of Python. I have no idea what's in that fucking language. For all I know, it is difficult. I don't know. So at the top of our source file, we include SDL since we're going to be needing the SDL functions and data types. So I'm assuming screen width and screen height are not data types. They are functions because you're clarifying they are integers. right? So here we're declaring the integer screen width, which is a defined, I guess, function. I don't know if I would say it's a data. Can you define a data type as another data type? I guess you could. This is awesome for you to do on here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Nobody is here anymore. Oh, that's so nice of you to say. I hope you're familiar, or I hope you're going to be okay with my noobness in general. Python is great for many things. So I hear. So I guess, well, I guess I'm trying to keep the questions generic so that way non-C++, non-SDL people can be like, you know, answering questions as well. Can you define a data type as another data type? Like, can you do like a numerator, whatever, and then later on define an integer from that enumeration? Because I know you can have enumerated classes, and these are both data types. Gatekeeping programming languages when you almost never need actual exclusive abilities for each language is dumb. Yeah, I don't know, Darian. I would love to be making a million programming jokes right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Dude, I'm learning from a website called lazyfoo.net. Like, I feel like at this point I'm like barely like a functioning adult. Like, I can't be making fun of programmers, okay? Yes, it's called type aliasing. You did it using map tile. Oh, but we made the roguelike. Map tile equals map info map tile. Oh, right. We did do that exact thing. Thank you. So in this case, under the SDL library, as I understand it, I'm just going to keep talking until I'm told I'm wrong. Under the SDL library, the header that we're including here, we are using the data type screen width. However it's defined in that header, which I don't know how, we are defining that data type as a constant integer with the number, which is now equal to the integer 1280. Okay, cool. And then that header will know what to do with that information. You can do most things with most languages, and the best programming language is the one you are comfortable in and don't need days to get into. Oh, is that a dig at me? Oh, chat, is that a dig at me learning C++? Okay, Darian, I like C++. I like it because, yeah, the syntax is not easy. Just experience from a noob here. The thing is it's hard for me to delineate between I'm learning a language, C++, and all the syntax and all the template and classes and shit, and I'm also learning programming, which is like a logic, you know, somebody said philosophical yesterday. That might be stretching it a little, but it's a logical, like, how would you approach solving a problem? How would you approach using variables in a 2D array? How would you approach, you know, using different data types to solve different problems? Like, this kind of thinking of just being a better programmer is still new to me as well. And I'm trying not to reflect my frustration sometimes with my logic finding ability or lack thereof. Thank you for following. Nobody's there anymore. Hello. Or, sorry, nobody is here anymore. Need to know my Akiai difference if you catch my drift. I'm trying not to judge C++ as like my inability to program logically, because that's something I'm still trying to develop and learn. I'm trying to keep my criticisms of C++ to the syntax. My only complaint about C++ that I've found so far is I, honest to God, do not understand the difference between pointing with a star, pointing with an end sign, and pointing with an arrow. That's the only thing that's like really fuzzy to me, because it seems like whenever I think I'm using one, I should be using like one of the others. So a star is when you are declaring a pointer that is going to be pointing at something, and an end sign is the address of something a pointer could point to. So when you have an address being fed into a function with the intention of using a pointer or something to change its value, because if you don't do that, it doesn't actually change its value, but whatever, that's complicated. That I get it, right? The end sign is you're saying you want to change the address with a pointer of like some value of some array. Okay, I understand that. Still don't understand where the arrows come in. C++ is fine, yeah, besides that. But again, it's hard for me to criticize C++ because I don't know if that's actually something wrong with C++ or if that's like me learning programming and needing to know like, hey, you know, this is what it means to manipulate address and pointers and shit. Once you get more experience, you'll start seeing IRL problems at a different level. Chad, what is a shared pointer? I keep hearing all the time that C++ is significantly easier to work with if you have shared pointers, but then everybody says don't use shared pointers because they're slow. But if I don't give a shit about speed right now, would that make my life easier if I learned shared pointers? No, screen width is a variable. Oh, sorry, what's up? I know you typed that forever ago. Screen width is a variable in the global scope, not a type. The type is int with constant qualifier. It's a global variable. Oh, you're saying the screen width and height, they're variables. Oh, cute. Okay, didn't know that. Starting with pointers from the start is a bit hard. Don't try too hard. It's still confusing sometimes. Thank you for the encouragement. Darian, what time is it for you right now? Isn't it like 2 a.m.? Okay, so let's continue here. We're going to also include the C standard IO to print errors to the console, which is here. So that's the only reason we have that header, right? Is to print errors to the black screen that prints behind the .exe like box we're creating, which is going to be this resolution, right? So if there's any errors, the standard IO will print to the black box, which is not the IO stream because that would have a different header. I understood Python a lot more than C++, not sure why, just clicked with it way more. I mean, we could try Python in the future. I only want to try it if I truly hit a brick wall with C++, which we haven't really hit yet besides like my own inability, you know? 3 a.m. I'll head to Dreamworld in an hour, I think. Ah, thank you, Darian, for coming around, supporting the stream. As you can see, the programming streams are quite popular. Gary, you're only double digits. Yeah, well, some of us double digits is a lot of viewers, okay? So give me a little bit of a break, new people. Share pointer is used when you need automatic cleanup, so it depends on your design. If someone says you should replace a raw pointer with a share pointer, they don't know what they're talking about. Honestly, I don't know what you're talking about because I don't know what you mean by cleanup. I know about dangling pointers or something. I don't know the term. It's like fucking dangling loose pointers or whatever, and it's like some issues. I don't know. Okay, you're probably more used to using IO stream, which I am, but I use printf in my applications because it's more thread safe. For these early applications, use whatever you're most comfortable with. Okay, we're using the IO stream. If I have the choice, I don't want to use no printf. What is it, printf? What the fuck is that? This is C++, fucking std : C out, motherfucker. Hello, chat. Chisholm, hello. Printf is easy. Printf is complicated. What is that? Why would you type printf over std : C out, less than, quote? Have you tried malloc /free or new /delete? Automatic free memory allocation, to be precise. What's up? I'm at the stage of programming right now where like memory allocation is maybe a concept that I should probably start learning, but I have not actually learned yet. The only thing I'm concerned about with memory is like something to do with like how we built our arrays in the last program, the game roguelike. We were using a 2D array, but we accidentally were writing to it beyond its, vectors. We were accidentally writing to it beyond its size or scope, and it apparently like we were causing bigger memory. I don't know. Something like that. All right, we're glad to hear it. What's up? Okay. So we're gonna use IO stream instead of that. For these early applications, use whatever you're most comfortable with. After including our headers, we declare the width and height of the window we're going to render to, which is this. All right, what's this about? Hold on. Before we read the bottom, I'm just going to try to just read the program and see what's going on here. We'll use our logic. Print F. What is this? Gary's ISP? Ah! Malik's stuff is too advanced for now. Keep it for later. Agreed. Okay, so int main. This is new. So that is different. Usually with int main, the inner parentheses are empty, but here we're inputting information to it like it's a function. So integer, arg, and then character pointer, arg array. Interesting. So we're inputting a pointer to an array and an integer. Don't know what that means, but there we go. The guy uses printf. Yep, that's why we're going to substitute it, to show we understand the program. So we have our int main. Okay, so let's start doing it. Int main. I'm going to avoid typing that until I understand what that means, but we'll come back to that. The window we'll be rendering to is SDL pointer window equals null. SDL window. Okay, apparently it's the first thing we type. SDL window. Nothing gets autofilled when it comes to like the information for SDL, which is interesting. Pointer, we're going to call it window, and it's going to be equal to null. Okay. Character star is a string, by the way. Oh, really? So I could substitute that phrase with string as long as I hashtag include string. Is that what you're telling me? String is not a C native type. Oh. Here's a programmer logic. Wife, buy 6 eggs, please. If there are garlics, buy 10. Okay. Husband comes back with 10 eggs. Why did you buy 10 eggs? Because there were garlics. Ah, cute. Cute. Honestly, the one thing about programming that actually blew my mind. Oh, I can write it now. It's what if you do this? Okay, this legitimately blew my mind. I never would have guessed it worked like this. Int x equals 2. Int y equals 4. Function. Okay, we'll just do swap ints. Int. Or we'll do XY. Then this fucking, I have no idea it worked like this. Then you have int swap ints int X int Y. Boom. And then you have fucking int temp equals X int, or I guess X is equal to Y. Y is equal to temp. Then you return it. Then you see out fucking whatever, right? Apparently, wow, this is not working with my VTubing setup. Oh, geez. We'll go here. So apparently, the issue with this is that the X and Y do not actually switch their values. I have to do the fucking pointers and shit in order to do that or something. I still don't know when I use and or star, but like that, it's like, what the fuck? That blew my mind. Like, I never would have thought like that's would be an issue in C++, but there you go. Printf that those X and Y values are copied. Int arc and character star args are useless unless they are for specific cases when you need to put values to some variables right when you execute the program executable. Oh, so I don't need to worry about it until I need to worry about it. Gotcha. Does anyone remember if Gary installed SDL or SDL2? SDL2. I did SDL2 because apparently that's the one that matters. Because the headers point to SDL1. Oh, wait, it's Windows. Never mind. Yeet. Okay. Windows null. Okay. Then the surface is contained by the window. Oh, so we're establishing the window, which is the border of the window, I'm assuming. And then we have the surface, which is the, oh, wow. Okay. So it's saying that I think what it's saying here is that the surface always exists, but we want the surface to be contained by the outer border of this window. I think that's what it's implying here. So again, another pointer, SDL surface pointer. I hope these are actually pointers because I'm seeing stars. Screen surface equals null. Wait, no, not null. I'm sorry. Oh, no, it does equal null. Okay. Okay. Interesting that this second line here does in fact mean that it's contained by the window. Just having this statement exist means the screen surface is contained by it. Interesting. Watching somebody learn C after knowing C and remembering the struggle of learning is truly great. I feel your pain, brotho. Brotho? Do I look like a motherfucking brotho to you? That sounds racist. Hi, I haven't seen you here before. Hello. Brotho? Brotho. Brother? Sorry. I didn't mean it. Wait, hold on. Just to be clear, chat. I meant that in a way that wasn't actually relating to race. I meant that like the goo and slime thing. That's what I meant it. Okay, I'm sorry. Brother, god damn it. Okay, there we go. Welcome. Yeah, all that you're doing here is just regular old C. Yes, those are pointers. They are indeed pointers. Imagine copying huge amounts of data. That would be expensive if we copy the location instead of the data. Oh, okay. So we're pointing to the address that contains the information, not actually pulling all the information. Gotcha. You should use null pointer in C++. Null is quite C. Okay, that's actually a good tip. What's up? So you're saying instead of null, we should do null pointer. That's what we should be. Oh, wow, that actually highlights like it's meant to be in C. So this means the same thing, but this is more appropriate for C++. Is that what I'm learning here? Because it automatically like gave me the option to type it, which means I probably should type it. Okay. I'm getting it. Then we initialize the SDL. What happens here? If SDL initializer, so we're doing an if statement. If SDL function this is less than 0, it could not initialize. Okay. Well, before we write that down, let's read the logic here before we continue, because there is text. I want to make sure I understand that function before I actually like type it. Oh, let's see here. Null pointer equals null equals 0. Is that what I should write? Ralphie Procket? Unless you're saying they're all the same. So if I wrote 0 there, that would be appropriate. Hey, why don't you try to dereference a pointer with null pointer? I'm sure it will blow your mind. I'm sure it will, because I do not understand what you mean by dereference a pointer. Unless you're saying that in the local scope of something, you want to point to the address of a variable of something in the program, but then you want to not have that pointer ever do that again. So you want to dereference the pointer, I'm guessing, and then have it point to something else. This sounds like the kind of thing you would do if you wanted to like hyper optimize and save like 100 nanoseconds doing something in C++. That sounds like that micromanage shit. Am I right? You can, depending on how aggressive your compiler is. Oh, geez. I don't think you can do int x equals null pointer. Oh, geez. Okay, anyway. Here's the top of our main function. It's important that we have the arguments of the function be an integer followed by a character array and the return type be an integer. Any other type of main function will cause an undefined reference to main. SDL requires this type of main so it is compatible with multiple platforms. Oh, that's why you need it it's not multi-platform. I'm trying to think of a better word for it, but you need it for compliance. What's the word? Compatibility. You need it for multi-platform compatibility, huh? Okay, we'll still pass on it. We'll see if the program runs, and then we'll worry about it. Whenever you use pointer variable, that's called dereferencing. Pointer variable pointer. Oh God. Okay. We'll worry about that when we go back to pointers. Okay. Let a guy learn a little bit about SDL first. let's see. We then declare our SDL window, which is this, which we will be creating in a little bit. Followed that, we have a screen SDL surface. Sorry, I was using Tinder. 1 second. I got priorities, chat. Listen, Goo Boy's got to socialize, all right? I can't be streaming all day. All right, we're done. We then declare our SDL window, which we'll be creating in a little bit. Follow that, we have a screen SDL surface. An SDL surface is just a 2D image. Okay. A 2D image can be loaded from a file, or it can be the image inside of a window. So even if we, in this case, it will be the image we see inside of the window on the screen. So as long as we have a window open via SDL, it's always going to be loading a 2D image. Always. Okay. That's a good... Okay, we got to remember that. After declaring our window and screen surface, we initialize SDL, which we have not done yet. You cannot call any SDL function without initializing SDL first. Okay. I don't know if that would ever matter, but yeah, I guess we always have to initialize with this function in order to even do anything with SDL. Since all we care about is using SDL's video subsystem, because it also can do like controller support, audio, all that shit, right? We will only be passing it through SDL init video flag. Okay, so what we're saying here is if, I'm trying to remember it here, if SDL init function is less than 0, do something. Did I get that function name correct? SDL underscore init. So everything is underscored in SDL. Okay. So what we're saying here is that in order to initialize in order to use any function of SDL, we have to initialize it first. But when we initialize it, we need to clarify exactly what we need initialized in order to like do anything. So to keep it in scope, we SDL initialize video. That means, oh no, it's all capitalized. Oh geez. SDL init video. So what this means is that when we initialize SDL to start everything, we're only initializing the video portion because all we're doing is bringing up a screen, right? I'm assuming later we're going to be like video, SDL, init, audio, whatever, right? Everything else we need. I'm assuming this is going to be like a separate thing. But, okay. But I get it. In less than 0, I'm assuming that means if it's not working. Okay. I got you. What else is this function doing? We're printfing something. Okay, we initialize SDL. We will only be passing it the initializing video flag, which is this. When there is an error, SDL initializing returns -1. When there's an error, we want to print to the console what happened. Other space wise, the application will just run flash for a second and then go away. Okay, so we want error reporting. That's what we're actually. It's kind of funny. The first thing they're showing me is how to check for errors. Okay, if you have never used printf before, which I haven't, it stands for print format. It prints the string in the first argument with the variables in the following arguments. It prints the string in the first argument with the variables in the following arguments. Printf, quote, this, end quote, get error. Oh, chat, should I just get used to using printf? Is that like the normal? Okay, what is it? Standard.io. Standard.io, is that what that is? I don't know, Chad. I've never used printf before. stdio.header. Okay, my bad. All right, let's do printf for the first time. Printf function. You're right. Thank you. Oh, printf is generally good to learn, I would say. Oh, okay, okay. Use IO stream, but I would recommend use format library. We might as well learn it now if it's something we should know. Okay. When there's an error here, quote, SDL could not initialize, SDL error, it will be written to the console followed by a string returned by SDL get error. That string is special for, that percent sign is special formatting. Percent signs mean output the string from our variable list. Since SDL get error is the only argument, the string will be added. SDL get error returns the latest error produced by the SDL function. SDL get error is a very useful function. Whenever something goes wrong, you need to know why. SDL get error will let you know if you get any errors happening inside of any SDL function. Okay, so any SDL function can be, well, hold on, let's just copy their language here. SDL could not initialize, SDL error, %s. %s being, %s, he just explained, was the last available thing, assuming it follows the argument. Okay, that's fine. Comma, SDL get error. Oh, it needs to be, wait, how many parentheses do I got here? Printf, quote, oh, SDL gets error goes inside. Comma, SDL get error. Thank you, Zend-Xer. Your name reminds me of Alex Straza. I'm sorry. I don't even play World of Warcraft anymore. Dude, Jesus Christ, fucking Alex Straza. Fuck that Hearthstone card. Fucking Control Warrior, OP as shit. Printf sucks, in my honest opinion. Well, it sounds like it saves you some time, but we'll try it for a bit. I don't want to be so attached to like any sort of syntax yet with so little experience, you know? SDL get error. We followed with parentheses. Oh, right, it's a function. Parentheses and parentheses semicolon. Did I do that right? Comma, SDL get error, parentheses, semicolon. Okay. Woo, complicated syntax. Okay, sweet. So now the percent sign is special formatting, means output a string from our variable list. So SDL error, print string as grabbed by this function. Okay, sweet. Easy enough. Next, now we have an if-else statement. Create window. So window, before we do that, let's actually understand the code here. Create window. Window is equal to this function, SDL create window, parentheses, SDL tutorial, that's our text. And, oh, that's the name. Oh, we titled the thing. Okay. So it looks like this function needs a few inputs, right? It needs some string of characters. I don't want to call it a string because it has a space in it, but I don't know if that counts or not. SDL tutorial, comma, this thing, which is window position, this definition, which is window Y position probably, screen width, screen height, SDL window shown. So I'm guessing that because we've already defined a lot of the information up here, a lot of this information is super easy to put in, right? So we literally type in screen width, screen height with the understanding we've already clarified it. If window equals null, then there's an error. Okay, that's easy enough. So let's read it and then we'll understand it. Basically, we're making this title bar. Good spirit, learn stuff and then decide what you like after that. Exactly. If you're going to be using the C++ standard functions, you might as well use standard cout, whatever, std out. I mean, I've already tried it. Might as well try something new, you know? I feel like programming, you gotta be a little bit loosey-goosey, chat. You gotta be like a little bit of an octopus, squeeze between the railings, if you catch my drift. Endertale game was made using a lot of if blocks. Wait, unironically? That sounds like some Yandere simulator shit. Chat, I don't even know much about programming. That fucking video, that 2-hour video that goes over like Yandere simulator is so fucking funny. Like, just like the million if statements in like one class of like all the AI in the game. It's so funny. Like, the more I learn about programming, the more I realize how shit that is. Oh, I see. Try everything and find your own style. Good, man. Thank you. Man, you guys are so nice today. Be a little mean to me, chat. I ate a donut for breakfast today. A whole donut. That's right, chat. I'm gaining weight. I had a cinnamon donut and it was so good. We have a local donut shop. I had training today and the guy felt bad that everyone had to get brought in early because I got brought in like an hour and a half early. I woke up at like 4:30 today, chat. I am so tired. We got brought in and this beautiful man, I'm not gay, but I would get on my knees for this man. He decided, man, I feel so bad we're bringing these guys in early. I'm going to buy them some donuts. But he doesn't just bring in donuts, chat. Oh, no, bitch. He brings in the donuts. He goes to the gourmet shit. And he gets, like, basically homemade donuts. And it's so good. And we're all so goddamn fat. God. Donut, yikes, you Americans? Yeah, but oh, it was so good, chat. It was so delicious. I only had one, though. I'm sure it was like 800 calories. I don't give a shit. That was a good treat, chat. That was a good treat. To the gulag. Oh. Shut up and keep programming. Okay. If SDL initialized successfully, we'll want to create a window using SDL create window. The first argument sets the window's caption or this part of the window. This. Oh, only the first argument does. Okay, so that's this. Okay, well... chat, I wish there was a way in, I don't know if it's like an IDE thing or if I can customize it. I wish there was a way where if I called a function and used parentheses, I wish it would like actually auto fill in all of the things you could fill into that function. Maybe not all of them, but I wish there was a way because this function has like 6 parameters in it. And I'm just like, you know what? It would be nice if those parameters were listed for me, you know? I don't know. It just seems like one of those things. All right. So in order to create a window, all we have to do is else window. Chat, do I look stupid? Not putting a bunch of enter lines in between all these parentheses? I think I can read it. Sorry, that was my computer, not yours. Windows equals. So we're just defining window as something, or not defining, it is defined, but we're making it equal in amount. SDL underscore create window, which is not it is capitalized. It's a function, right? Create window, parentheses. Now we insert our 6 parameters. What text editor are you using? Most of the major ones have IntelliSense. I'm using Code Blocks. Gary, why are you using Code Blocks? Because it's free and it looks pretty. Shut up, chat. You might want to use another IED if you want that. Or IDE. Never mind. I don't want that. I'm not changing. Listen, chat, after that setup, I'm not changing out of Code Blocks for jack shit. Okay? We're here forever, boys. I am stubborn. All right? Versus Code is pretty too. Versus Code sounds like baby's first game engine. Okay. So let's create a window. We're going to call it Chat is Cute Today. And then we're going to be defining it with SDL Windows position is undefined. And that's the X position, I'm assuming. Interesting that they say it twice. So I guess it doesn't matter if it's the X axis or the Y axis. You can call the same variable and it works for both. Okay. Comma, SDL, window, undefined. I think that's how you did that. This is how I learned, chat. I'm sorry. If this seems monotonous to you, like, why don't I just copy paste it? If I just copy paste it, chat, I know how I learn, okay? If I copy paste it once, I will only be copy pasting it for the rest of my life. And that sounds like I'm never going to learn it, okay? So give me just a second here, all right? Windows, POS, undefined. So this is Windows piece of shit, obviously. Now we copy paste because I did that once. Okay, so Windows position undefined. Then we have screen width. So x-axis first. Screen width. Screen height. SDL window shown. I don't know what that means. I hope he explains it. SDL window shown. Okay, so we have, when we create a window in SDL, we are naming the window, if we even want a name, if we even need a name. Then we have X position of the window on the screen, Y position of the window on the screen width, the screen height, SDL window shown. And by window position, I'm assuming what it means is like, I think what it means is like this, when I right click chat, you see how this window pops up? I think exactly where my mouse is right now when I right click, that's the X and Y position of the window. I think that's what that is, because usually it's top left or something, but one of the corners is what I'm defining here. And then from there, we adjust the screen width and height. And then SDL window shown, I don't know what that means at the end. Programming is copying and pasting the right stuff at the right place. Yes, Darian, I hear that a lot, but I feel like I need to understand exactly what I'm copying and pasting. And if I don't, I'm worried I won't make the effort to actually learn it. You know, I think it's fine to copy paste something if you understand everything that goes into it. Like, here's the scenario where I would copy and paste something. I understand what this is. If I wanted to, I could fucking do it, but I don't want to waste my time. I have better things to do. I'm going to copy and paste somebody who probably can do it better in the end anyway, right? I understand that context, which like saves you a bunch of time, but I'm not there, chat. I can barely fucking create a window in SDL, okay? We're learning this shit live. So I want to type it out because I feel like I need to know it. You should Google for the library reference, more details. IDE hint is not always the best way. Ooh, what's up? Keep that in mind. In fact, maybe even link that in, maybe even link that in the Discord if you don't mind, and then we can, or I can look through it later. Programming is copying and pasting the right stuff at the right time. Of course, you definitely got to write some lines to get into it. Yeah. All right, what else do we got here? Now we're doing an error screen. If this window is null, probably maybe you didn't reference something here correctly, or you have some weird size that you fucked up on, then print window could not be created this line. Which is the same function, so I should type this out. So, is it under the else statement? Hold on. Else, do this. Okay, it is still under the else statement. Okay. If, parentheses, window is equal to null, I think that is the context there. If window equals null, okay, do this. We are going to print f SDL could not create a window. I think it's what we do. Window could not be created. Oh, SDL error space parentheses S new line parentheses comma SDL get error, which will be or not defined. The parentheses sign will define the whatever. It takes the definition as declared by the function, and that's it. Okay, sweet. Get error. Okay. Okay, we did it. And now we understand if something wrong, return null. All right, next part. After 5 hours of trying to solve a stupid bug, you won't be above copying and pasting shit you don't understand. Well, maybe, but I have to get there first, you know? There's nothing I am doing should take 5 hours to figure out, okay? It should be like, honestly, if you're a good programmer, you can probably figure it out at a glance, really. But then once it works, you can tweak it to understand this new and weird stuff actually does, based. The time spent blindly copying and pasting random shit would probably be better spent understanding your code base better. Okay, careful, Recraston. Hi, so you're talking to people who are actual programmers, okay? Just keep in mind that when a chat gives an opinion on something, these people probably know what the fuck they're talking about. So, you know, it's fine to disagree with them. There's never wrong to disagree. Just understand you may be opening a can of worms you may not want to get into. Now, we still are in this else statement. So we're going to follow with another else statement. So inside of this if else statement, we're nesting another if else statement, which goes there before I forget. It goes here. Else do this. Okay. Else, let's see, get the window surface. Screen surface variable, which I have never, I have defined. It's a null pointer. Oh shit. Screen surface is equal to SDL get window surface window, which we have just defined. Okay, I can do that. Screen surface equals, was it get surface? SDL get window surface, right? Every SDL function needs SDL. Get window surface. The parameter being window, semicolon? Is that it? Oh yeah, easy peasy. Oh, chat, I really need to get out of the way now. Hold on, we need to do better. Oh, well, we're watching the tutorial too. All right, chat, you guys, me and you, we're gonna share this corner. Oh, fuck, chat, you got, don't type so much. We're sharing a corner together, chat. We gotta make some room for me, okay? You gotta be nice. Yeah, point taken. I should chill a little. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine to disagree with, it's like, hey guys, I don't think this is why, I don't think you should cook it this way. And you're accidentally debating like 5-star chefs or something. Do you accept donations through other platforms or only here? If you want to give a donation, if you're kind enough to do that, below the stream, there is a donate button here. If you just click that, you'll be brought to a page that is appropriate. You do not have to do that. I make fine enough money as is. Pack God Live is following. Pack God Live, hello. Okay, chat, I can't be in the corner. I'm sorry. This is like, you know what, chat? Here. What am I doing in the corner? Hold on. What am I doing in the corner? What are you doing in the corner? Boom. Get moved up there, chat. All right, get fucked. When you understand your tech completely, maybe. But as for now, I mostly had to use new stuff. Yeah. I wouldn't get anywhere with just my program code. All right. So, fill the surface with white. Okay. I think that's going to be the first thing we fuck around with when we actually get our thing here, because I'm seeing hexadecimal code. Now this I am going to copy because there's a bunch of hexadecimal code and we're going to be fucking around with this function a lot in a second anyway, because we're going to mess around with colors. I want to make my color, chat. Pack on Live, thank you for subscribing. Wait, did you subscribe too? Oh, I am so sorry. Did I miss that? Thank you. By the way, holy cow, that was nice of you. Let me just make sure I didn't miss a sub. That seems like a pretty big deal. Listen, chat, this sounds dumb and I get it, but like, it's when you're a small streamer, like shit like this is way more impactful, okay, than like the average streamer. So give me a little bit of a second. What did I miss? Hold on, you guys can look at this together with me. Pat God Live is followed. Alex Strands is followed. Darian resubscribed 2 hours ago. Thank you. Okay. I got you. When did you subscribe? Oh, gosh. Oh, man. It's been a while. I'm sorry. Boop, 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 boop. Bam. But isn't this C you're using? What do you mean? This is C++. Soon enough, you'll code your whole stream instead of, chat, I'm going to be honest. If there's anything I would code right now, it would be helping out with automated colors. Like, being able to automatically have this shit just when you guys redeem it, just have it there. That would be, I know this is taking a second to load. I'm sorry. Hold on. There we go. It would be nice if just all this shit was just here, you know? Now hook that up with colors that are local and not based on OBS. Oh shit. That would be based. But I think if we're going to do anything with like Twitch API, I'm just going to learn Python before I try to do that shit in C++. Anyway, stop distracting me. All right. So this is our function for SDL fill rectangle. Interesting. They call it fill rectangle. You think they would just have a function just called fill color with any shape, but I guess, you know, programming. Screen surface, which we have defined here and nowhere else. Okay. Null. I don't know what the parameter is that we're filling with null, but okay. Let me just collapse a little here. We have SDL. So there's 3 parameters here. We have the screen that we're filling the rectangle on, which probably doesn't even need to be the screen, does it? Because all we define the screen as is like, I don't know, the surface of the window that we're making. I bet this can be a lot of different things. But anyway, null, I don't know what it's nulling the parameter being. I'm sure it'll explain. Then we have the color, SDL map RGB, which is in of itself a function, screen service, pointing to format, that variable that I don't know exists. And then we have 3 hexadecimal colors for whatever color we want. Okay. Well, we're going to learn the hexadecimal color for me in a second, and then we'll apply it. Well, that'll be our like fucking around with the program. Okay. Next. Then we have update the surface. It does need refreshing, which is interesting. So SDL function SDL update window surface window. Okay. SDL update window surface function parameter window semicolon. Okay, easy enough. Hack to get window to stay up. What is this text? SDL event E bool quit equals false while quit equals false while SDL poll event function address of E, which is what was just defined here. So the address of that event, if E type equals XDL quit equals true. I am not going to learn this by typing it out. This feels like just enter this in and your program will work. That's what this feels like. I'm not even going to try to learn this because I feel like it's outside of my scope for now. And it feels just like a hack, not in a bad way. Like it's a hack, but like, I mean, like he's a hack. I mean, just, it sounds like something where it's like, okay, Pat, just don't worry about this right now. It'll just don't worry. Just let this be. It's so your window won't just flash. Well, we'll see what that looks like in a second. We'll see. You can Google to know the second parameter. We'll see. I'm just following the tutorial. Let's take it easy. Juju delicious. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. So many new followers this last week, chat. Remember, I stream every single day. 4:30 PM PDT. Oh, bitchin'. All right. Wait, is it PDT now or PST? Are we back to PST? I think we are. 4:30 PM PST every fucking day. All right. It's exciting. 2 hours, 15 minutes ago is when I start streaming. It's exciting. And right now, we're going to make a fucking game in SDL, and it's going to be great. It's going to be make the square fall. That's our game. We're going to make a square or a rectangle, and we're just going to make it fall at a constant value, not accelerating, just falling, right? That's going to be our first SDL game. This is the recent loop. It is the heart of an interactive application. This is the event loop, sorry. The event loop, it is the heart of an interactive application. Oh, so you're saying this event, which is a function, I guess, 'cause even though there's no parameters, this variable? No, it's a function. It has the same everything else. This is defined as E. It's a data type, I guess. Data type E. Bool. I'm not going to try to learn it right now. That seems outside of my scope. I head to Dreamworld now. It was nice to catch you, Gary. Darian, it was nice to see you again, buddy. Thank you. Juju Delicious. I'm going to call you Juju-licious. I'm sorry. That's just your name now. That's what I keep reading. Hi. Welcome. Now that you're programming, you're going to learn to write DST. You're going to... Sorry. Fuck. Chat, I'm so tired right now. I'm high on donut and goddamn... Oh, not even energy drink. Fuck. What's it called? There's an energy drink at work they make in the coffee shop. The adult in custody. I work at a medium security prison. There's a coffee shop ran by AICs, and they have an energy drink there. Tiki Breeze. That's what it is. I'm high on donut and Tiki Breeze. You're gonna learn to hate DST. What is DST? Is that like daylight savings time, but not? No, I have Pacific Standard Time, bitches. I can't wait to see your game on Discord tomorrow. Based. E is a variable of type SDL event. Okay, that's kind of what I was getting. Anyway, let's read. If the window was created successfully, so if it passes these two if functions, the first one being initializing SDL, if that passes, then create the window. If that didn't fail, then it passes to these functions. If the window was created successfully, we want to get the window surface so we can draw onto it. Get window surface, which is this first function, does it. To keep this tutorial simple, all we're going to do here is fill the window surface white using SDL fill rectangle. Don't worry too much about this function here and its null parameter. This tutorial is only concerned about getting a window to pop up. An important thing to know about rendering is that just because you've drawn something to the screen surface does not mean you'll see it. Okay. Interesting. After you've done all your drawing, you need to update the window so it shows everything you drew. Interesting. So is that how rendering, I guess that's how all rendering works, even 3D, right? So this is where refresh rates come to mind, right? Hold on, chat. I'm going to start talking and I'm going to start assuming a lot of things. Just stop me if I'm wrong. The way rendering works in any engine on your computer, or at least graphical wise, is that some data is going to be passing from point A to point B. Did you just tip $10? Oh, what's your dono message say? Thank you. That was so nice of you. Oh, thank you. What'd you write? Keep up the grind. C++ has nothing on you. You reminded me a lot of when I first learned low-level programming. I must say, it gets easier and more fun. Thanks for the quality stream. Real Hype Rocket! Oh, come here. Hold on, come here. Come here, you little bitch. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. $10, 10 smackaroonies. I have a weird question, Mr. Real Hype Rocket. Is there a game on Steam worth $10 that you would be maybe related to programming? I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. Should we play like a programming logic game? It feels like I need to work on that as much as I do just programming syntax. Thank you. Wow, that alert sure is staying up there. Okay, there we go. Okay. Aw, that's so nice of you. Thank you. That's a whole $10, chat. Even end curses requires okay, sorry. Now I'm hella distracted. Okay, sorry. What I was trying to say is that the way render engines work of any kind is that what happens is you have some data that has changed on the screen somehow. Some variable has changed in terms of like distance or something. The underlying data is true, but visually it needs to be refreshed in order for our eyes to see it on the screen, right? And that is its own endeavor. So this is where refresh rate starts to matter. And this is going to be a weird question I'm going to follow up with here because I legitimately don't understand it now. I thought I did before, but now I don't. Just because you don't refresh the screen 60 times a second does not mean that thing didn't happen in game, for example, right? If you only refresh the screen twice a minute, that doesn't mean the game state gets updated twice a minute. The game is still running under the hood, but you only see the result twice a minute. Now, my question is, how the fuck do people make games that are dependent on the frame rate? You guys understand what I'm saying? Like, what's an example of this? Like Ocarina of Time, I think, is tied to frame rate, I think. So how do you make a game run faster dependent on frame rate? How does that work then? It depends on how you programmed the event loop. Oh, which we haven't learned about yet, but we're just copying and pasting in order to keep the window up. Okay, got you. Understood. Question for later. If all we do is create the window, fill it, and update it, all we're going to see is a window flash for a second and then close. So now the event loop comes in. To keep from disappearing, we'll put a hacky line to keep it from closing. Normally, we'd put a delay using SDL, delay, but the way macOS handles graphics and input has changed since I first made the tutorial, and I do not want to refactor the tutorials to accommodate this. We'll explain how to keep the window up properly once we get to the events tutorial, but for now, this one-liner will do. Oh, interesting. So Mac fucks up everything again. All right, thanks. Thanks, Steve Jobs, even from heaven, you son of a bitch. Depending on the hardware, but some engines tie logic to frame rate. If you're making your own engine, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Based. You may think that's unprofessional, but if you end up working in the gaming industry for any significant amount of time, you will quickly find out that hacky code is basically the only way games get shipped on any sort of schedule. Ooh, I don't like to hear that. Is that true, chat? For those of you video game programming fans, is that actually the case where you just kind of throw code in there, be like, it works, and just move on with your life? That sounds like you're making City Skylines 2. Okay, that sounds like you're gonna be fucking making a game that auto turns on fucking ray tracing, okay? Even the lib guy was like, fuck Mac. True. You threw in a fucking there purely by instinct? Exactly. I can read your minds, chat. I know your state of mind. Okay, and then we have destroy window. This is how we're going to end the program. Are we still in the if loop? : No, we're not. Okay, we're outside of the first if loop. Then we end everything by destroying the window, which is SDL destroy window, very generic. SDL, underscore destroy. This is why I want autofilled functions. Window, which is what we created at the beginning. Semicolon. And then SDL quit. So we just quit out of the program. Oh, quits all SDL subsystems. Okay. And then return 0. So SDL quit. No parentheses? Oh, it is. Okay, it is a function. It's a void function. Return 0. Okay. Now, if this all works, we'll read it in a second. We'll try it. After the window has delayed, we'll destroy the window to free its memory. Okay, memory, C++. This will also take care of the SDL surface we got from it. Interesting. So destroy window destroys everything that is dependent on window existing. So by removing that parameter from like the get surface function or create the surface function, it auto deletes the surface. Okay, cool. After everything is deallocated, we quit SDL and return 0 to terminate the program. That's it. Okay. Well, let's try it. If everything should work, we should have a white window of resolution 1280 by 960. I need a semicolon. I need what? Undefined reference to SDL main. Oh, God. Wait, it just worked a second ago. Wait, is it like this? Hold on. Wait. Undefined reference to SDL main. What? G++, ISDL, CL, end. for the Linux here. Oh, it needs the, oh, that's what that is. Wow, it really needs that? I thought I can get away with it. It needs this, is what you're telling me. Probably. It does. Okay, we got flashbanged. Cute. Chat is cute today. Oh, shit. Okay, let's lower the resolution so you guys can actually see our results here. We'll just do 640 by 480. Run. Hey, we did it! Look at that! All that work for just a little window. Oh, that's so cute. So, chat, you're telling me that for all those dumbass games that, like, have a set resolution and you can't full screen it, the only thing that's stopping them is going to their fucking programming and just changing these numbers? Interesting. Real Hyper Rocket. See ya. All right, see you later. I stream every day. We're going to stream a little bit longer today, but thank you for the dono. I appreciate it. It's going to pay for my lunch tomorrow. Hell yeah. Okay, so let's fuck around now, chat. I kind of want to fuck around now. Oh, and you're following. Oh yeah, I guess just throw that on there. Thank you. I appreciate it. So chat, now we need hex colors. All right, hold on. Hold on, chat. We're going to do this together. How do I do this easily? Let's do this. Let's print screen, minimize, paint, Control V, go down to me, then eyedropper tool, this color. What is this color and hex color? I don't fucking know. Paint? Oh no, it doesn't show me? Okay, fine, we'll edit with Paint 3D. Paint 3D has it. There we go. Okay, so Paint 3D has it. Okay, this is my other desktop, by the way. If you guys want to know what my other screen looks like, because I have a 2-screen monitor, I have a, wow, this is actually kind of cool. You guys haven't seen this before. So this, I can't show you easily. Hold on, I got to change my desktop view here. This is my, God damn it. Fine, we'll do it the hard way. This is my screen setup. So this is actually like my resolution size of monitors, and the black bars here are actual real life empty space. So I have my super ultra wide here on the right, and that's like higher up, like by these black bars basically. And the left side is a smaller monitor on my left that like is a little bit of a distance away, so I can scroll my mouse between them kind of deal. There you go. That's what I see on my other monitor all the time. Look at that. I see chat over here. I see stream info here. Stream here, stream here, another chat here, that's YouTube, don't worry about it. And then a little green square here, which 99% of the 16 viewers, what the fuck? Which 99% of the time, that's what I'm looking at, is that little dumbass green square. Make sure it's not red. Anyway, all this to say, I'm trying to find the hex color here that I am. So here, which is 148, 231, 211, hex this. Okay. Now we're going to do this together because I'm a dumbass. Color, hex. Okay, that's my hex color. This. 36. How do I find like the triple RGB decimal? Is that what I'm putting in? Because in my program, it's 0xFF. Is it like 4 different hex colors? I actually don't know what I'm pasting here, to be honest. RGB 148, 231, 211. Does that work? 148, 231, 11. Yeah! I mean, it's not my color. It kind of fucked up, but that's cool. What was that? Who's following? I can't read it. It's so dark. Sorry, hold on. I am para. I am para. I am 4? I know my Spanish. You can put decimal in there? Oh, as like its own thing? Wait, I can just do this. Nope. So would it be 211? There we go. Oh, how's that for a window, chat? I can't resize it. Oh, there we go. Look at that. All that hard work. Hold on, we're going to get zoomed in here. We're going to fix the desktop. Hold on. No, this. Okay. Look at that. All that hard work, and we end up with our own window. Now that is a successful stream. We started out knowing nothing about SDL. I learned how to, what did we learn today? We learned how to call SDL, well, set it up in code blocks. That took a fucking hour. We learned how to call SDL header. Then, I am Para, hello. So we learned how to call the header. Then we established two constant integers, which is screen width and screen height. We initialized main. I gotta keep that window up, I'm proud of it. Where's my window? Come back here. I like how they're two different colors. That's so cute. Okay, then under this, we've established that printf, we established two error screens. If SDL couldn't initialize because I'm a dumbass, then print this, and we learned how to use printf to like grab a string error or whatever. And if that works, then we create another error check, which is creating the window. And if that doesn't work, print, window error, else actually make the window. So we grabbed the window surface, which is based on this window we've established up here. We can fill the rectangle with map RGB, which is this color, which is me, my color, hello. And then we update the window surface by refreshing the window, else it doesn't show. And then we have a pasted event in order for the last thing, this whole event. I don't understand it, but it basically makes it so the program doesn't close out. Now, I want to try one last thing here. I want to delete this whole line. I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens when you run this, how quickly this flashes out. Oh, and then this is the exe behind it. Cute. Now we run it. Based. All right, that was a successful stream, I think. How would that work? I would think it has more to do with already set up FBOs and hard-coded pixel offset shaders. In compiling, I mean compiling. 90% of resolution issues could be solved with M4 macros, IMHO. All right, if anyone is curious, I have a Discord, okay? This is not an advertisement. This is for your own safety. I have a Discord. Click it below the stream. You can find me basically all the time when I'm on my computer. And we have a shit ton of programmers there. So you can ask them any question you want because I will not be able to answer jack shit. Okay? I'm proud of what we accomplished today. Tomorrow, what we're going to learn is... What are we learning tomorrow? Tomorrow, we are learning downloading... Oh, wait, what? Back to the index. Tomorrow, we're learning to get it... Oh, we're going to paste an image on the screen, and then we're going to be handling events, whatever that means. So, I know what image we're going to paste tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Oh, if we're going to do one of these, yes, save it. Yes, save it. I know exactly what we're going to be pasting tomorrow. Hold on, let me switch. Let me get a better desktop here because you guys don't want... God damn it. Fuck. I know where we're pasting tomorrow. We're going to be looking at... There we go. Eat wholesome, chat. Fuck the boobs. Embrace wholesome. Look at this fan art. Oh my God, it's so cute. Oh, thank you, Casavia, for commissioning this. I appreciate it. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Have a good evening. Come here. I'm going to give you a goodbye kiss. Come here. Come here, chat. Thank you for the donations today and the follows and a lot of follows and all the viewership. This is the most traffic I've ever had on my stream. I don't know why you guys love watching me program, but that's what we're going to get. Tomorrow, we're going to make events and we're going to use images in SDL via C++. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye. Where's the exit button? Fuck.